Greetings and salutations to you people of the interwebs. There's a challenge going on. A tag challenge. A smaller YouTuber under 1,000 subscriber tag challenge going on. I haven't been tagged. I'm profoundly unpopular, that's why. But I figured I'd answer those questions anyway because I have an ego and I think some of my answers would be quite interesting, because of course I would think that. Anyway, question 1. What inspired you to be a YouTuber? This is a long answer, because just making YouTube videos or making Transformer YouTube videos. I've always been a fan of Transformers. However, when I first started out, what inspired me to actually create my first video was I was fancying myself as a bit of a writer at the time, and me and my friends were making some radio dramas. Now, I'd done one called Ratty, about a talking rat. And I did the sequel. I wrote the sequel, wrote and directed the sequel, an audio play, as it were, called Ratty 2. Manimal Rising, it was called. And I'd written and directed this madhouse of just things, and my friend Ian was spending a lot of time editing all the sound together, because it was hard work, because there was lots of different animal characters and they all had different sounding voices, so you had to put voice filters on stuff and then, move locations and then put the sound effects on and bits of music in the background and stuff. It was a ball ache for him. And it was me, just the guy who'd written it and directed it, would just had my feet up and listen to him bits and go, yeah, that's alright. Oh, can you change that? Yeah, that sounds good. So I wanted to show that I had some commitment to that as well. And so I had a scanner at the time, and a computer, and I started doing drawings, and I basically did storyboards for if this radio drama, radio comedy, was an animated feature. I did storyboards for that. So the first couple of videos on my YouTube channel, a couple of scenes of that, the storyboards for that, with the audio. So it's the audio storyboards. Quite fascinating. The drawings not very good, and I did it all in Paint and Microsoft Movie Maker. It shows, but there's a certain charm to that. So from there, I was just basically just pissing about on YouTube, mostly winding up my mates, doing the occasional Brian Blessed impersonation, and, just getting by doing that. Now, at this time, I believe Transformers Animated was on, and I didn't really have any cable or satellite TV channels. I couldn't watch it other than on YouTube. And when it did appear on YouTube, it'd get taken down straight away. So you'd have to search these videos all the time for episodes of Transformers Animated. And so when I was searching for these, I also found Transformers reviews of animated figures. And that's when I started really watching that type of stuff. So, time passes. I decide I want to make some kind of review videos, but I didn't have my Transformers then. My Transformers were at my parents' house in an attic. And so I started doing reviews of shit I'd find in the pound shop. So I'd buy some from a pound shop. It's a very similar format. Once a week, I'd go out to the pound shop, I'd buy something, and I'd make a video about it. It was good days. It was good days. It was good times. And then from there, after that, I had a bit of a break. I was doing stuff for this audio company. I also had a YouTube channel for doing stuff like that, Dark Smile Productions, where I'd do little shit sketches, again, using Microsoft Paint and stuff like that. And so, we'd do that. And then eventually I bought this place here, and I wanted to make a home for my Transformers here. And I did a unpacking of my loft haul, the stuff from my parents' loft, and then started doing Transformers, Transformer of the Week. And that, as we say, is history. What impression do you wish for your followers to experience from your channel? I just want to be a regular guy. I'm not, some big personality type of. I've got a big personality. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not. I don't want to be. I don't want to be internet famous, if that makes a thing. So I just want like a grassroots. I'm a guy who enjoys Transformers, and I hope me enjoying Transformers shines through. That's why I just hope. That's the impression I want to make. I'm a guy who likes Transformers. Is quite knowledgeable about Transformers, and fun, maybe some laughs along the way. Keep it fun, as Hot Rodney Prime would say. What do you wish to never become as a YouTuber? That's question number 3. I never want to become someone who pokes around sacred forests, poking people who've committed suicide. That's all I ask for, not to become. How long did it take you to reach 100 subscribers? About 27 years, give or take. No, not even 27. About 37 years, give or take. What is your most viewed video? My most viewed video is something that I put together in Microsoft Paint with Microsoft Movie Maker. A song by the band called The Flaming Tsunamis called Robots vs. Zombies, in which I took the artwork from Zombies vs. Robots. It's an IDW book. It's very good. The artwork is absolutely fantastic. And I did a collage of the artwork and the song. It has nothing to do with Transformers. It's got nothing to do with what I've made. It's two different people. It's a band and it's an artist that I have no affiliation with whatsoever. And that is my most viewed video. Whoopsie-doo. Biggest surprise. Which video is your biggest surprise? Probably my second longest video. Well, one of my longest videos. Second most popular video that's coming up 8,000 and something views was, do you remember Nine Cat? Well, there was a video of that was an hour long. And me and my friends had been drinking, and one of my friends bet me that I could not sit through an entire hour of Nine Cat. I'm not someone to back away from a challenge. And to get proof of that, I recorded it on video, the reaction to it, and put it up on YouTube so you could see the proof that I actually did this challenge. And then I must have tapped into some kind of zeitgeist at the time, because it was crazy. It was just sort of like you'd get me getting at that time like 200, 300 views a day, and it was just going up like 1,000. Well, how many did you get? Oh, I got 1,000 this week. Got 1,000 views on that this week. Oh, I got 1,000 views on that the week after. Got 1,000 views. Oh, it was just, oof. It went absolute madness. Why would people want to watch me watch Nine Cat for an hour? And you get comments, and people were saying, "Oh, on this bit." So they'd been watching it. They'd been watching it because they knew things that I'd done, like midway through the recording in the comments. It's just craziness. Biggest disappointment. Hey, is this a Transformers related question? Because I don't think any of my answers at the moment are really Transformers based. A friend of mine has not so much a phobia, but a existential terror about dogs with human faces. So I decided to make a video. And what this video was, we're using Microsoft Paint again. We're using Movie Maker. we're using an audio program. So it's a dog with Daniel Radcliffe's face. And I've, in Paint, done several frames of it so his mouth opens and closes. In the background, there is the theme from Dogtanian. And Daniel Radcliffe is singing along to that. With my mouth open and going, crying as he is Daniel Radcliffe's face on a dog. It took me ages to make this. It was called something like, the video was called something like Daniel Radcliffe auditions for live action Dogtanian remake. And it was bad, but it was glorious. And it got copyright hit. Hours on this gag. Absolutely hours. Maybe even days. And a copyright junction had to go down. It was a dark spot against my channel for some time to come. And, you know, the computer blew up in that video. It's gone forever. So that was my biggest disappointment, that video got copyright hit. What do you feel people overlook from your channel? The subscribe button. No, I didn't. What did they overlook? I think the people who find this channel don't overlook much. We have a nice team here, guys. You guys who watch regularly, people who come around once in a while. We've got a good feeling going, I think. So I don't think really people will overlook stuff per se. I mean, I'm not following any trends. I don't film the figures, you know, and I'm a face guy with moving transformers here. I don't edit. I don't have a slick intro. I don't have a slick outro. I don't have things you can click to go to other videos. Grassroots, simple, low tech. That's the way we do it. I'm just a guy, and I consider you guys to be friends, not subscribers per se, or views, or people who refer to the people who watch the videos as fans. Oh my days. No, we're just people who have a similar hobby. We're just sharing our hobby here, and that's all we're doing. So I don't know if that gets overlooked because, you know, I've had a few figures quite early, some of the bigger third-party releases, and I've done views, and I've not got many views, you know, I've got quite a large amount of views, but not compared to how much I would have got if I would have filmed it in a traditional way. And I could film it in a traditional way, but it bores me, and I don't want to do that. I just want to film it my way, and I just want to do it my way. You know, that's it. And I don't think that gets overlooked. I think it's not for everyone. And that's absolutely fine. I am fine being exactly where I am. Share a meaningful moment, sci-fi related, with a child, nephew, cousin, whatever. My failure as an uncle is that none of my nephews, niece are into Transformers. I'm an absolute failure. But now, you know, there's been times it's dancing at a family function to the theme from Ghostbusters, building a Lego set. I mean, from my sister, you know, my older sister, my nephew's only 10 years younger than me, so there's not much of an age gap. So, you know, he used to come round and play with Transformers and G.I. Joes and stuff, but he didn't really, more into bikes and things like that. But yeah, occasionally have the odd talk about superheroes and all that type of stuff. Got great nieces now, so they like one of them likes superheroes. I was very pleased with a superhero, a Supergirl toy that I bought her. But yeah, I failed to get any of my nephew's niece into Transformers. Bad Transformer fan. Where do you see your channel in a year? We're right here. We're right exactly where they are. People don't come to me for innovation. They don't come to me expecting technological marvels. What they expect is passion and regularity. Transformer of the Week is called Transformer of the Week for a reason, and that reason is because it's a video I make almost every week. And we're going to keep going. We're going to keep that going because somebody has to. And that's me. At the moment. One day I'll run out of Transformers. It's not yet. Not yet. Certainly not within a year. Now it's the traditional time for me to tag people in this. First tag I'd like to go. Let's go over to the stateside to one Matthew Deluxe Baldwin. Why don't you come on over and be my neighbour? After that, is it still Antronus Prime? Anton? Antronus Nexus? Anyway, get your silly scout self making this video. Or have you got more than 1,000 subs? You've probably got more than 1,000 subs. I need to check these things. And then let's reach in there. If you're still around, buddy, I know you've not made a video in possibly years. Phil, Rattrap25, you were always kind to me and tagging me in challenges, so I'm going to tag you, buddy. And hopefully it'll be a good chance for you to come back to us. And seeing as we're in Manchester at the moment in time, let's go for Monkeys NTV as well, if you're watching. Consider yourselves tagged. Until then, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And because you deserve it, let's bump, shall we? Bestow! Bestow!